Like I remember, so I'm the oldest of four. And
Mm-hmm.
so the message that was always given to me is you're the oldest. You need to set an example. You need to do, the X, Y, and Z for your siblings. You need to watch out for them. And so I find like, I don't know why, but for the longest time, I just kind of felt like their parent in a way. Like I'm
Right.
the mom. Like you need to listen to what I say because I'm the oldest. And this is something that I think Kevin, didn't we mention this in the last episode where Stan was talking about how he was playing like a father to his sisters. And I was kind of doing the same thing for my siblings. Here you go. As well, where I was being the mom. And so I had to realize one day, because for a while, me and my sister, we just, ooh, like I just wanted to fight her all the time. And I think she wanted to fight me. And I had to come to the realization one day,
Mm-hmm.
you're the sister. My job is to support and have their back. If they need something from me,
Yeah, just be there.
just be there. And like I even got to the point now where I'm just like, okay, if my sister comes to me, she vents about something. Sometimes I realize she may not even really want to hear my opinion. Like she don't really care to
She
hear
just want
that.
to talk.
She just want to talk. And so I ask her,
I
so
know.
do you want my opinion on this? Do you want my advice? Or, what do you want from me out of this? And
Yeah.
I've done that for my brother too, even my parents, and I think it's taken some growing for them too. So
Right,
we've
right.
kind of grown together because I'm their first child, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm the child that they made all the mistakes with.
Guinea pig kid.
Yeah, I'm the guinea pig child. So I even think like, so my mom, like I said, like we started to kind of drift apart probably around 17.
Mm-hmm.
And then right around the age of 25, I think, is when we got really, really close. And I
Right.
really started to value everything that she said to me. And I think for my parents, they learned we can't, like, she's not a child anymore. I can't
Right.
boss her around and expect her to listen. And then two, me growing up, I was a hard-headed child.
Mm.
Like, I think my mom told me the story one day of, I think I was 5 or something. And she said, well, I wasn't born yesterday, Kara. And I said, well, neither was I. And she was like, oh. So I've never been, the child that you're just going to
Right.
control that
Right.
way. And so I think she had to accept me for who I was, but
Mhm.
also be comfortable with letting me make my own decisions,
Yeah.
no matter how upset they would make her or sad. And I really appreciate her for doing that. And my dad too, I think.
I think parents, and I'm not a parent, but I think my mom and dad, they had to realize that, okay, I love him as a child, but I have to like him as an adult.
Mm-hmm.
Like I need to like, and now more than ever, not so much for me and my mom, because I'm a mama's boy. So me and my mom, like we solid. Like I call my mom at least once a day. At minimum, at least we texting.
Right.
But I call her once a day just to annoy her. But me and my dad, I am my father's son. Like we are the same individual, just literally different life paths. We're the same individual. I mean, I notice traits in me that he has all the time. And so for a period of time, man, we just butted heads. I'm talking when it came to if I did anything, he'd be like, why would you do that? That's not the smartest decision. I'm like, yo, Pop. She's like, oh, well, that's wrong too.
And I was like, me and my mom.
Well, what you should do is this. And I mean talking about everything from buying a car, apartment. I remember when I told him, I was like, hey, man, I'm about to propose to my wife now. He's like, and like I almost lost him. And we in PF Chang's. And I'm like, you better say something good. You best to say you are.
Like, this can go left really quick.
Listen, and up in this restaurant with all these white people. Like, so I really, really, we butted heads for so long, but it came down to a point where we both had to grow as, like I said, as individuals. He has always been, he will always be my father. But when I finally became a man on my own, and that truth didn't happen until like I was 23, where no matter what he said, the decision was on me. And that was for me to decide. Like, he can give me as much advice as he wants. This is my decision, and I'm going to deal with the consequences of it. And when we got to that age, and I'd say that was probably like a few years ago, where we had that that movie talk where, every good father-son movie scene where the dad's like, son, I'm proud of you. We had that conversation, and it was more so on the sense of, I respect you because I see me in you, and he was just like, I see me in you. I see everything that I've done in my life, all the decisions I've made. I see you are doing them and thinking them the same way I did. And I'm proud of you because you've done well.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was like, well, I'm proud of you because you've done like you kind of let me do what I do.
Isn't it
And,
amazing when your parents tell you they're proud of you?
man, I almost cried.
Oh,